Hello, welcome back to Tarot by Andy. Thank you for being here. This is my vibrational reading. Please do your own research for entertainment purposes and allegedlys. I hope you guys are doing great. Hope you have a nice Sunday afternoon, morning, whatever time of day it is where you're at. I decided to take my rug off and just do it straight on this black table. Hopefully you can see the cards clearly and a different angle. Wasn't thrilled with the other angle, so hopefully this one works out better. I need to get a different boom arm, and I don't have that with me. I'm not sure which one to pick out or select and what to do, so there's always a decision to be made when doing a channel. Anyways, here we go. Lots of stuff in the news. Samantha Markle is firing back, stating that the car story about her climbing through the trunk is total exaggeration. Apparently, Father Markle took that car to go visit her. There was a rollover accident. Insurance covered a new vehicle, which she ended up getting a new Ford Explorer. So major mass, everything's exaggeration. If there was a flaw or a problem, it was, obviously corrected quickly. So I want to pull some cards on that. I also would like to pull some cards on seeing how the Queen's doing today with the, busy agenda. And then also because, she does have the two grandchildren who are going to be baptized. Let's get some energy on that. And then, I'm kind of would like to say how it seems that, what else? Oh, Markle made herself more important at that vet awards by putting herself first with the announcement with her name bannering first, Duchess of Sussex, and then Prince Harry came afterwards. So it's pretty true to her nature and to the traits that she possesses of putting herself above her royal blood husband and making herself appear as though she is more important. So that's kind of fascinating, and it just, once again, puts the nail in the coffin as to what her true diagnosis is. I mean, it just keeps expanding, and more proof comes in as we get further along in this. I mean, there's literally no doubt whatsoever. She keeps proving her point that on this. I mean, she's just announcing it to the world. So it's really funny. There's just no shame in her game. Really, there isn't. So anyways, let's get some cards first on Samantha Markle and the vehicle. Samantha Markle and the vehicle. Let's get some information on that vehicle where she climbed through the trunk. Climbing through the trunk. Let's get some information on that. Spirit guides and angels. Climbing through the trunk, Markle. Yes, climbing through the trunk, Markle. Let's get some of those. Ford Explorer is the car that she gave an elaborate story to Ellen about. There we go. So what I got here is the Hangman. That's the first card. I'm going to shuffle now. I've been doing that this way. It seems to be working for me this morning, so that is why I'm staying with it. And as you can see, no rug here. So here we go. And what do I have here? Yeah, the other angle, it was just too nerve-wracking with that phone about ready to fall down onto the table in itself, because my clip is on the old side and it's not holding super great. So I am definitely shopping around for something different. Okay, here we go. So for starters, the center focus card is the Hangman in reverse. That is self-sacrifice, the tree of life, taking a new perspective. So I would say that Markle needs to take a new perspective on the card. And basically she felt she was sacrificing herself by driving the car, and felt that, she needed to take different crossroads when driving the car. So she felt like it was a sacrifice to drive the car. It was a sacrifice. So it was not up to her standards, for starters. And what we have here, the past situation that predicts and helps with the future, is we have here is the Justice card in reverse. She did not like it. She vocalized her discontentment with that sword. Justice in reverse. basically is she was being dishonest and unfair about the car. So she was being dishonest, which predicts the future influence, which is she is devil energy, enslavement, lies, and ego. Driving that car affected her ego. She did vocalize it. So yes, she lied about the car. Um, the um, the focus of the situation was herself and what she loves and doesn't love, you know. So this is her idealistic energy. That child, he treated her as idealistic energy. He treated her as the perfect child. And we have here is the King of Pentacles, but he is hiding his coin a little bit here. We have the hidden energy, was that she always felt that he never had enough for her, because it is the King of Pentacles in reverse. He, you know, like he's just trying to pull out whatever he has left out of his coat. You know, he's running low on money. So she felt impoverished, basically. It's more of a mindset on her part. She needed to take a new perspective on the vehicle. So really it was bankruptcy of her mind. And feeling that it wasn't up to par, probably because of the kind of school she went to. The kids that she was around were probably driving BMWs and Jaguars and fancier vehicles. So whatever he provided for her was never enough. And then we have here with the 7th position here is the decision was the Emperor in reverse. She felt that he was not a builder. He wasn't building enough wealth because of this card here. And that he wasn't being strategic enough at building his wealth, more than likely. So she didn't see him quite as the builder is what she would have liked. So she was discontented. It was her decision in the relationship, he was not going to build her up. She would build herself up as well. That he was not capable of building her up to the level that she wanted. And that he was too inflexible for her in that area of life, I would say, based on what I'm seeing here, kind of joining and marrying these cards together, in essence, is what I'm doing here. And so, anyways, it affected the Hierophant here, which is in the upright position, which is the truth. It affected the total truth, the sacred truth, which is he did everything he could for her. He literally was bleeding money for her. He really was bleeding money. And that is the sacred truth. I think he did try to be the builder, but it was never enough for her. And then what we have here in the 9th position is the inner emotions, was she could not tolerate it. This is devil energy with the Temperance in reverse. It made her very furious that he couldn't build more money to satisfy her. Bleeding money was not enough. She lost her cool. She would lose her cool. Wasn't enough. So the outcome here ended up with Page of Wands in reverse. So then she would end up being with this Page of Wands in reverse. She would become very rational, very rebellious, and disloyal. In reverse, this adventurous, feisty child becomes the disloyal child, the rebellious child, the rebel without a cause, and incredibly unfaithful. She became unfaithful as a result. So that is it with the dad and the car situation. I'm siding with Samantha here. There we go. Samantha wins. Let's get, how is Queen Elizabeth feeling today? How is Queen Elizabeth feeling today? She's got a lot on her plate today. It's a busy weekend for her. She is slowing down as to be expected. She is coming to terms with it as she should. That is a natural part of life. Is accepting it, makes it better, so she's got to accept it. But let's find out how she's hanging in there. How is she hanging in there with grief? A lot on her plate. Not only is she grieving and mourning a loss, she's also grieving the betrayal of her grandson. So let's get some cards on Queen Elizabeth's energy. Queen Elizabeth, Queen Elizabeth, Queen Elizabeth, Queen Elizabeth. There we go. Wow, there we go. We have here Queen of Swords, but it's in reverse with the Magician. I'm going to get under the deck here. We do have Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So she feels like what's circling this whole spread is feeling like, as you could see in the background there is a volcano that looks like it's about ready to blow. losing her stamina, in essence, here with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, feeling like she's not so wealthy, abundant, and not a lot going on. She's having to slow down. It's also becoming dependent. So she's losing her luster and she's becoming dependent. And so that is what is surrounding this. So she is losing that luster of life in general. I will say she is definitely feeling some sadness and losses, dealing with greed because of her grandson, the envy because of her grandson. And so she's slowing way down. This is slowing way down, Queen. So she is slowing way, way, way down. Big time slowing down. I'm going to cut it now, get to the center of the heart of this situation. Here we go. So what we have in the focus card here is judgment in reverse. So she's felt like her soul was being literally judged here, but in a very unfair way. Her life has been judged in a very unfair way here. I would say this would be because of Harry. So she's also dealing with a lot of inner critic and self-doubt. So she's being self-doubt. She's got a lot of stress, and it's looking like with the soul here, you can see all the souls here on this card. She's feeling the judgment. She's feeling like she's getting close to her own judgment day. Her own judgment day is around the corner, and so she is, feeling stress over it, I would say. And with the primary situation here with the Queen of Swords here, her sword is down, so she's going to slow down. She's not going to be taking the lead so much. She's not going to be that stoic leader who never loses her cool. She is starting to lose her cool. That thought leader sword is down. She's going to keep some of her truths to herself because the sword is down. This is kind of shutting down a little bit, shutting down her own words a little bit, and not being able to manifest truly what she wants and desires. She's feeling kind of defeated here, you guys. She's feeling defeated. These cards scream I'm kind of defeated. I'm facing my ending here. I'm facing my ending, and I'm losing luster here, and there is something about to blow here. So she really feels she's coming to grips with the end of life here, is what she's doing. And that's the natural process. It's what happens. We have to accept it. So we cannot piss and moan about it. It is what it is. We have King of Swords in the upright position. So the hidden energy is she dwells and thinks about Philip. This is Philip's card. This is Philip. Philip was the King of Swords. That is his birthday. This is him. He is the King of Swords. This is the Philip card. So hidden energy is she dwells and she cannot wait to see him again when she gets her judgment day. And her thoughts are completely with him. She thinks about him all the time. She dwells on him. He is in her mind daily, all the time. The next card here is the past that influences the future, is the Temperance. She's losing her cool. She's not able to keep calm anymore. Her emotions are not balanced anymore. She's not feeling grounded. She's upset. She's upset, as we expect, because who wants this at the end of stage of life? This mass betrayal and family problems has her really weighed down. And we have here Justice in reverse. So once again, we get the Justice in reverse card again. This is predicting the near future. She doesn't think things are going to come out in a fair way. She's concerned about the truth coming out. She feels that there's been nothing but dishonesty going on surrounding her. So there's been a lot of dishonesty. I would say that is Harry. We have here for the decision here. The decision is the Page of Wands in reverse. So I would say this would be cutting Harry out. He is not reliable. They're not enthusiastic about him. He's not ambitious and warm. He's only out for publicity and business for his own sake. And so this is dealing with Harry here, Page of Wands in reverse. So, yep, losing steam and losing patience for him very quickly. The next card I have here, which is the environmental factors, pressures that she's dealing with. What pressure she's dealing with is the tower crashing moment. It's an unwanted change. It's an unwanted change with Harry. It's something she did not ever expect or see coming. Total betrayal. The outcome here, this is the Lover's card in reverse. Partnership duality is a decision. She could choose to break that. This is someone who is not completely committed. This is someone who has never been probably truly committed, and she is realizing that with the Tower crashing and this Page of Wands in reverse, so that he had lacked enthusiasm and love for the family and created a Tower crashing moment. This is the relationship decision, the environmental decision, the inner emotions card is that she does not feel loved by Harry, that there is not that duality and partnership, that what she had with him is not there anymore, that it's lost its luster, and that they can go their separate ways. The Lover card is not necessarily where you stay together. It is no connection. They're losing their connection. In the upright, when you get the upright card, Lovers is about oneness, duality, oneness. They are not oneness anymore. There is no more oneness between her and Harry. And the outcome is the Emperor in reverse. So I could say that she is having to come to the conclusion that she is going to have to do something that she doesn't want to do, which is to be a dominator and be inflexible with Harry. She's got to become very, very inflexible with Harry. She cannot allow any flexibility or give him any avenue to use and abuse and hurt any further. So she's going to have to be very, very stern, to the point where it's going to appear like she's out of character for herself with him. She's going to have to be someone that she never was before with him, which is not, she always was nurturing with him, but now the nurturing has got to take a back seat. She will not be nurturing towards him anymore with the Emperor in reverse. And so because she is facing end of life, and this has brought on this added stress that she does not need. So, and Harry is completely disloyal and a betrayer and everything else. So it's very sad energy. Sad, 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 sad energy. But we all know that, and it just confirms what we already know. No surprise there. No surprise at all. Now let's get Meghan. Meghan putting herself first over Harry on the prompter, announcing her name on top of Harry's. Let's get, how did Harry react to that? How did Harry feel about Markle making herself out to be a stronger force than the blood prince? Here we go. How did Harry take it? How did Harry take it? How did Harry take the prompter news once he found out? How did he handle it? If he's so stupid as we think he is, it just may have gone right over his head. Harry, 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 dense, dim Harry, dim Harry. Did he even notice it? Did he even notice? Did he even notice? Oh, there goes my dogs. Someone must be delivering something. I had to close that door. Just ignore the dogs. So under the surface, I will get that for starters. What we have here is the Wheel of Fortune. And I'm going to cut it now. Here we go. And hopefully you don't hear Miss Penelope in the background. She is something else. She's now a 14-pounder, you guys. Getting to be a big girl. I'm going to lay these out. Here we go. And then I will read these for starters. Okay, so the past that predicts the future here is he's had to be strong. He's always had to feel like he's had to be strong in dealing with Markle. And she is the one who is the thought. She's the cool, stoic leader between the two of them. She's the ruler. She's the ruler. It's her truth. She speaks her truth. You got to deal with it and be strong, dealing with my truth, Harry. The past situation, the focus has always been on trying to make her wealthy. She's not there yet. She hasn't gotten there yet. She's waiting for literally for an explosion in the background to happen to affect her. And then we have here for the hidden energy, we have here is the High Priestess. The hidden energy is she thinks that she is following her higher self. She thinks it's her truth card. She thinks she's following morals and duty. That is the hidden energy. That is what he thinks that she is doing, is following morals, duty, kind of like grandmother, like his mother. So he truly thinks she's following morals and duty, trying to remain strong. She's the boss. She doesn't have the money she wants. And then the outcome is chained egos. doing whatever's necessary, Harry. You will do whatever's necessary. He's willing to do whatever is necessary with this Devil card. It's enslavement, uncontrolled urges, ego, lies, codependency. He's completely codependent. He's not going anywhere. He is not going anywhere. Not right now. He's not going anywhere. He has absolutely no spine whatsoever. Does not care. He just lets her take total control. He's really taken a back seat. He really is taking a back seat. The man has absolutely no backbone. Then we have here the Wheel of Fortune, completion, success. He thinks this is his karmic. He thinks this is luck. He thinks that he can change things and this is his destiny and it's a goodness for him. He's thinking good thoughts about this despite everything. He's okay with it. It's unbelievable. So we have here Page of Pentacles is the decision within the relationship. He's going to focus on the kids, focus on their energy, focus on their growth, focus on their education, focus on them being hardworking, polite children, become straight A's and obedient and dedicated. He's totally dedicated to the kids and to growing himself and trying to study and learn and grow new things within himself that she's kind of forcing on him in a lot of respects. Oh, those dogs won't shut up. I hope that's not ruining this whole video. Here we go. So the 8th position is the environmental factors, what's affecting him. He realizes they're tanking. We got the Fool in reverse. It was a wrong move, a wrong step, leaving the family. They took a risk and they're failing. They are drowning in debt. They are drowning in failure. The relationship is failing, but he's clinging on for dear life here, but it's a total fail. This is a total fail here. They are drowning. They are falling. The next card here is the inner emotions. Inner emotions is the Page of Cups. He's going to try, and he is so immature here. I really get a lot of immaturity with him. I get that he's going to try and stay on this path because of the children more than likely, and for himself as well. So for his children and for himself with this young Page energy, this immature energy, he feels that he has found his life, and he is kind of trapped and enslaved with the lies, the ego, the deception, willing to do what is ever necessary. He needs to make money. He needs to produce things. He needs to stay on course. This is he brings messages of love to Markle to try and keep her on her good side, to stay on the good side, being sensitive, and, he wants happy news. He wants happy news. He wants to keep the relationship going. So right now, he's trying to keep the relationship going. He lets her do what she wants because it keeps the relationship going. And he knows whatever happens between them will hit the news because this is, these pages are messengers who will put out to the news. So he's trying to keep everything going and hide the fact that they're failing between the two of them. But he doesn't want people to know it. He wants people to think that they've reached this level of, it's this destiny. It's his new cycle in life. So I'm staying on my new cycle here. And the outcome here, the final outcome here is the Star. He thinks they can put out healing hope, spirit renewal, and literally become stars within the family, be that new royal family in California, wherever they go, that they will become the stars and he will trump his brother. So yeah, he's so focused on becoming a star. Lots of attention. He wants lots of attention. He's getting lots of attention by being with Markle because the Star reverse in reverse is feeling ignored. He doesn't feel ignored by being with her, even though there's this negativity, there's that enslavement, lies, ego, being entrapped, having to be the puppet boy, listen to her. He likes the attention. He's young, immature energy. He's not capable of doing things for himself, so he sort of has a mother figure in Markle. She directs him. She tells him what to do, how to do it, when to do it. He has a new person telling him and directing him. He cannot stand on his own. He needs someone to tell him how to live and what to do next. Yes, Mommy, what do I do next? Yes, Megan, tell me what to do today. What's on my list today? She gives him lists. She tells him what to do, how to live, how to be, how to think, what to say. And he is so entrenched in this trauma bond, it is ridiculous. And that's what I see here. And I don't see it going away. It is not going away. He has bouts where he gets a little bit of a spine, where he does a little bit of pushback, but she always pulls him back in. She always pulls him back in. She's very malignant, very psychopathic, and you are not going to win, Harry. That is what I see here. She is totally in control here. And he lets her do it. He is so immature. His energy is so immature. And he's going to stay focused because of the children as well. So, yeah, this is not going away. This is just not going away. It is what it is. Yeah. All right, you guys. I think that's it. I hope you enjoyed this. Till next time, like and subscribe. Bye, you guys.